turn the volume up. Grab a seat on the couch. We're kicking out the boring, letting everything out. Glass is clean and the spotlight is bright. Yeah, yeah, you stumble into the right place tonight. We're logging on and getting ready to chat. We've got the receipts and we know where it's at. Are you ready for the breakdown? Ready for the chat? Yeah, we're diving right in, no holding back. Welcome to the glass house, break a little glass. Jersey and snow, got the breathe the sass. We're spilling the tea, we're having a kiki. The vibes are great and the drama is shaky. So scream it out loud, don't hold it inside. Hey, with the logo, glass has arrived. Hit the lights, press play. Yeah, we're ready to start. Jersey and snow goth, straight from the heart. Get comfortable, yawn, 'cause here we go. Welcome to the glass house, break a little glass. Jersey and snow goth are bringing the sass. We're spilling the tea, we're having a kiki. The vibes are great and the drama is shaky. So scream it out loud, don't hold it inside. Hey, look, the logo glass has arrived.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and they welcome to Glass. It's me, Jersey. I hope you guys are fucking with the new intro song. Massive shout out to Skunk Major for cooking that up for us. And a shout out to Meek for the intro splash. But yeah, let me know what you guys are thinking of it, because I didn't even play it for Snowgoth before I just premiered it to everybody. So one's in the chat if you're fucking with it. And without further ado, let me bring over the one, the only, the lovely Snowgoth. Heavy.
Hello.
How you
I
doing?
like the new one. I like it.
Right? It just, I don't know. It just was hitting. I was fucking with it. Skunk Major just did that completely unprompted too, and was like, "Hey, I was just fucking around, and like, I made this for you guys if you want to like, hear it out and stuff." And I was like, "Oh, this is really good." And then I just kept forgetting, and then on top of it, like you have to do it in a very specific way to like set it up on OBS. And I just taught myself how to do it. Well, I didn't teach myself, but I remembered from Phantom teaching me. So I was like, oh, period. I feel officially like a little OBS girly now. But yeah, you guys. I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you once again, or not once again, but thank you, Wild, for the redirect. Appreciate you. Uh we have a very filled docket for today. We are going to be talking about the Fullestness couple, which, if you know anything about them, they're a hot fucking mess. And if you don't, sit down, grab some snacks, grab a drink, because we're about to get messy in this bitch. Oh my fucking god. Every time, this is one of those stories where there is no real redemption arc, and every time you think that it can't get worse, somehow gets so much worse. But before we start that, Dad, we got Chris Jenner in the chat, bitch. I'm crying. But before we start that, we have a small little goal up for today, 25 member goal, glassful gifted or otherwise. If you member up, we'll count that. We're doing a Mob Wives weekend stream this weekend, on Saturday. And if we hit this goal, you guys really fucked with the hear me out cakes, but like we wanted to do like a kind of like a family tree on like our like mob wife personas, but we didn't obviously want to do a hear me out cake for our families.
Right.
Just didn't feel super
We
tasteful.
were like, we could do like a family tree or like a scrapbook.
Yes.
Or like you guys can let us know how you want us to do it.
Yes.
And we'll get it done. But yeah, the cake just did not make sense. Anyway, we tried to slice it. It didn't work.
Oh, I see what you did there. Anyway, we try to slice it. But yeah, it was just kind of like, damn, like we really wanted to bring that because we know you guys love it, but put a little spin on it. And I think like a photo album or like that, like we poorly put together. Obviously, this is not going to be a top tier scrapbook or like a little family tree diagram or whatever like Snow said, I feel would be really fucking cool. So if we hit that, we're
Yeah.
only gonna leave it up for today just because we do need tomorrow to like get the materials and stuff together so we have it ready for Saturday, so we're not running around like chickens with their heads cut off. But yeah, you would like to see that, drop some glass hole gifted. If not, buckle up, boogies, because it's about to get real dark in here. All right. Now, also, I apologize, you guys. I was watching the video from yesterday and I realized my audio goes out sometimes. Never noticed it before. But I think the issue is that I literally have to be up against the mic like this because there's like a noise gate so you guys don't hear all the traffic and everything. And I fear it's
Mm.
set a little too high to where you can't fucking hear anything if I'm like over here. So
Mm.
sorry, I'll try to be mindful of that while we go through this. Now, who is the Fullestness couple? I'm glad you asked. Leland Leland Brown Jr. at the time, 28 years old, and Brianna Hubbard, then 21, are a TikTok slash YouTube slash social media couple who lived in a tent together since 2022. They went viral on the platforms during early 2024 by posting videos showing off their alternative lifestyle, including but not limited to sleeping in storage units and tents and stuff like that. Which, okay, you guys might be like, what the fuck are they coming out a bunch of homeless people for? But please stick with us.
Yeah.
Because if you know there's one thing that we do, we don't just cover fucking people falling on hard times or people
No.
having unfortunate circumstances happen to their lives. I mean, oh, like I've gone through my fair share of shit. Dog's gone through his fair share of shit. Like we are not the type to be fucking
Yeah.
Judge Judy's in this bitch. We'll save that for tomorrow. But so here's like a little just to give you a perspective. Here's like a little picture of like their first tent together. As you can see, there's like a tarp over it. It's very they got the crates. It's very basic, but like they're doing the
Yeah.
best with what they got, right? They're like, okay, yeah, sure, whatever. Then we got a couple of videos. It's just them showing off their tent, their setup, the first time that they come out into the wilderness and are toughing it out in the weather and everything. We got a little clip of like them when they were in the storage unit, them when they were in the second tent, just to give you guys like a good idea of what kind of content they were putting out that kind of started catapulting them into the eye of everyone on the internet. So here we go. Here's the first one.
So this is what our setup looks like at night. We keep our stuff under a tarp so that when it rains and pours, we keep our stuff airtight and safe, dry. We have our tent here, and we pick it up and break it down every day. It's a fold-up tent. Makes it nice and easy. We keep a tarp down.
Okay. So again, just showing, hey, yeah, this is
Mhm.
how we are kind of overcoming it. This is our little setup. You know, so far, if you just stumbled upon them like while scrolling, you just
Yeah.
be like, okay, this is an unfortunate like situation, but it seems like they're making the most of it. This to me, this is impressive. The little tent that this is their tent
No,
2.0.
it honestly it get like they are like really clever with how they do shit.
Even
Actually,
even the storage, especially the storage unit, to be honest with you. They had that
yeah,
shit set up like a full-fledged apartment. Full on couch, a converted couch into a bed. Like, God, that's just smart. And they upgrade the parts in their little
yeah,
apartment tent as they go along, so they can have a little closet space, if you will, some storage, so they're not just throwing everything on the ground. Like, if I
impressive.
right, if I
But they got lucky because
I'm dead, nothing.
they found like a permanent camp spot that apparently no one would find them at or something. A lot of homeless people have to move daily, so they can't have setups that intricate. Um, but yeah, I first found them during this, and then the storage unit area, and I thought it
Yes.
was cool. 'Cause- well, not cool, but I liked. It was interesting to me seeing how people deal with situations like this and stuff.
At
You
the
know,
very
and
least, it was impressive, and, like, it was to me, it felt good and beneficial to people that were also struggling, because it's like,
mhm,
"Okay, well, they're actually showing you guys, like, hey, there you can do this with that, and, like, there's ways to get around this, and to feel like you still have something to call your own that's not just a tent, you know?" And I
mhm,
will say, like, if you are in the streets and shit, that's one of like the top things that you're constantly looking up is how do I find food? How do I have like a good place to rest my head? How do I shower and brush my teeth and shit like that? Things that people take for granted on the day to day. This was their little storage unit situation. And this is what really started catapulting them, like I said, into everyone's For You page.
I cannot believe this is all stuff we had in storage.
This is a lot of space for us. When you coming from living in a tent and then teaching yourself minimalism, hey, this is a lot of spice.
This is a lot of spice.
We want to put other people onto this mindset, man, because minimalism is good for everyone.
Stop consuming so much.
Yes, other people need space too. And also, you don't spend as much money when you don't have
Fuck
that
you
much
guys.
stuff.
This is a good show.
Oh, hi Harley.
How wonderful. At Harl the Instigator donated $19.99. Hello, my glass honeys. Don't mind me. Christina, are you keeping up, Pookie?
I don't like the way
Gotta
she said
catch 'em
that.
all.
Thank you so much, Harley, for the 1999. I appreciate you. I know there's some messy
thank
shit
you.
probably going on because Christina's been pocket watching people crazy, so crazy as hell. But thank you so much, Harley, for supporting us. We do appreciate you, and I'm glad you were able to catch us. All right.
And all this space to pay for. When you can be strategic about the space that you have, save money. All these other people that get traditional homes, they paying all this money. Original cost like $140 a month. How much your rent? We ain't paying no electric bill. What is you talking? We not paying for amenities. Right here. There's a bathroom here too?
Is there?
Oh, I thought it was a bathroom, but is there though?
Probably is. Somewhere.
I'm kind of curious about that.
Well, so then, yeah, there you go. And I see Shelly in the chat that said, but it's not legal to live in a storage unit no matter what. And yeah, obviously they are breaking several rules here, but just seeing how they're able to like maneuver it, how they're able to kind of make it their own, dress it up nice. They end up putting like boxes right around the front, so it kind of just looks like a regular storage unit, and you would
Mhm.
have no idea just walking past it. But yeah, you can already start to see there's like a tiny bit of red flags here and there with some of the things that mainly Leland is saying. I feel like Brianna's just kind of nodding along and sitting there to herself.
Right.
Now, during this time, Leland attempted to make beats while living in the tent in an effort to sustain himself and Brianna at the time. Although the couple were already beginning to start reaching monetization
Mhm.
on their various social media platforms, including but not limited to Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, so they weren't quite there yet. But they were starting to get there because people were starting to notice them, and their
Yeah.
videos were starting to really get like crazy watch hours, crazy views and shit. They were starting to gain a little cult following at that
Yeah.
point.
The
Um,
storage unit videos really started
yeah.
to take off. Also, Chris Jenner just said the thing is, They're not struggling. From the start, they have said they live this way by choice.
Look, we don't want to
Keep
spoil
that in
nothing.
mind.
Chris, we don't want
Keep
to
that in
spoil.
mind.
Look, if you guys know anything about this couple, please, I beg of you, not spill it all, because clearly there's a fat ass docket here for a reason, and a lot of you, I love the fact that you know, but a lot of people don't, and it's their first times, and I don't want to give anything away, okay? But no, yeah, fully, like they know what the fuck they're doing. They are comfortable living like this, but we will get into that. Uh, but they also had like a GoFundMe posted, so they're trying to get money through different uh avenues, different means, and you will see that very quickly. Chris Jenner said sorry. Don't apologize, Pookie. Honestly, I was just like, because that's like that's to me one of the craziest parts about all of this is that it's fully a choice. But we will get into that. Now, I have like a small little clip of this man making beats in the tent. It's rough. It's not great. I gotta admit. But here you go. Just to get an idea. This is what this man was doing in his free time, which I'm like, okay, you know, go for it, I suppose.
An FL Studio Mobile. I don't have that much money. I gotta do what I gotta do.
I am currently homeless, living in the woods.
So I love making music. It's my passion. So I found a way.
Been homeless for about 4 months now. Even with all the challenges every day that I face, I still find a way to make these beats. FL Studio Mobile is a simpler experience. Yeah, maybe some C-sharp. Watch my video where I show how I make it work.
So yeah, at that point he was going by Fullest producer. Like he actually really thought that his music career was gonna pop off. No comment. Now, additionally, while they were homeless, Leland worked at a hotel that the tent was set up very close to, and he would frequently bring the leftover food back with him to his tent and girlfriend. The videos begin to go so viral about this and surrounding this topic that the boss at the hotel caught wind of it and asked him to stop several times. When he refused, they had no choice but to fire him. Leland claims that they were aware of the situation and later revoked his right to take the food back with him. However, in these clips that I'm about to show you guys, it kind of seems very apparent that he was told on multiple occasions to stop and kept trying to like skirt around it and was even admitting like, "Ooh, I'm gonna get in so much trouble if I do this, but fuck it, I'm gonna do it anyway." It just gets really like it gets really obvious that he was doing something he knew better. He knew better. And there are quite a few because he just kept going. Like every time he would post a video and be like, "No, like I'm seriously gonna get in big trouble this time," he would post another one like a day later, and it just kept going. It's actually kind of crazy. Now, this food, to be fair to him, was leftovers at the end of the night that was just gonna get thrown away. But even still, that's not if that's not an agreement, and I don't agree with the hotel. I feel like if you are in a rough spot, like I feel like they should just give it away if it's non like if it's not gone bad already, you should just give it to like shelters or something. Try to give it out to people that are struggling. I don't agree with that. I definitely think that, you know, something should be done about that. But he didn't have an agreement with his employer at all to take this food away. And like I've worked at a CVS before. There were times where like shit had to be pulled off shelves for like expiry dates, and it was still 6 months down the line before they expired, and we had to just dump bags of shit
Yep.
out. Like
Yep.
bags. I'm talking like
It's
filled to the
even
brim.
like bakeries and stuff like that. They throw away so much good food at the end of the day but it's like they use it as like tax write-offs and shit, so that's why they can't donate it, supposedly, or something like that. It's some weird business shit, but
Well, Shelly in the
it
chat
it
said,
infuriates me when people just throw shit away like that.
yeah, honest to God. Shelly in the chat said, yeah, if the food is left over in restaurants, it's against health code to let employees take it. So that I understand, but like
Mhm.
employees is one thing, but like I don't know. I feel like as long as you are keeping it sanitary and making sure, you're keeping it cold or something and then bringing it to a shelter, I don't see the harm in that. I've never understood because there are people that would like kill for something like that, like a nice meal. So I don't know. That's just fucked up to me. But as you can see, that was one instance, right? It just keeps going. And if there's one thing you learn about this couple today, it's that they get in trouble for something and they just keep fucking doing it.
And post evidence online
Yeah.
of them doing it.
Now, I won't show you the full video just for brevity's sake, but you can clearly see it says I got in trouble for walking out the back with the bag. So again, he's very like obviously in real time is getting in trouble. So I don't know where the narrative is coming from that, you know, all of a sudden now it was okay and it was always okay and then somebody just magically had an issue with it. Echo in Brooklyn, good to see you, Pookie, said it's also against health codes to donate it. Okay, so then yeah. Micah also said it's a liability issue and the companies don't want there to be any opportunity for them to be sued for giving someone food they wouldn't sell and that person getting sick. And then Shelly said it's that the companies don't want the liability of someone getting sick if the proper temperatures for food isn't maintained. It's large corporations' fault. Okay, yeah, 1,000%. Uh, that does make a lot of sense. It is just unfortunate though, at the very least. I think we could all agree on that. Um, now here we go. This is a clip of him even acknowledging that probably is gonna get fired if he keeps doing this. Uh, like I feel for him. I truly do. I really truly do. But at the same time, why risk your one source of like true consistent income when you could just ask or you can go to a food pantry or something? Like there are other ways around this.
I just
If
don't
my
see
job
why
ever,
he had to post it. Like,
Yeah,
'cause
yeah,
that
yeah.
seems to be how he kept getting caught too. So
Yeah.
it's like if you need the food, take it. You don't
There's
have to post it every day. Like,
there's multiple instances of this happening, like Snow said,
hey
where like
Twiggy.
they post shit and get themselves in trouble because of them posting shit. Hi Twiggy.
ever did find out about me doing this, I'm going to make it very difficult for them to fire me. Because I'm a good worker. I'm a valuable worker. I do everything they tell me to do and more. I haven't told them yet because I don't want to lose my job.
So, and that's the thing. It's like, okay, we already have conflicting stories. First, said, which I'll show you guys in a second, but he made it very clear that he got permission. And then it's like, okay, clearly it's to the point now where you're aware that they could, like, this is a fireable offense. So it doesn't really seem like anyone talked to you about being able to do it. It kind of seems like people have been telling you not to, and you've just been keeping this going. And then to not tell your employer that you're homeless and be afraid that that is gonna be what, you know, gets you fired, that's like a whole discriminatory thing. Like they wouldn't be able to do that, especially if you were showing up for work and doing your job. Like, but this was Leland finally getting fired and him kind of just showing uh the place or whatever without actually like doxing it, so we're good to play this. And also just kind of explaining his side of the story, which as I said earlier doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Taking home leftover food. They told me I was allowed and then changed their mind. I posted it on social media. It got so popular that my boss found out about it because people were emailing my job saying I was stealing food, when in reality I'm homeless and I was told I can take the food home. My boss pulled me into the office and said, "You know you're not supposed to take food home, right?" I didn't lie to him about anything. I told him the truth. And then he put me on paid leave. 2 weeks later, I got sent a severance package, and that severance package stated that if I signed it, I would get $449. Being homeless and not getting paid from TikTok yet, I really needed that money, so I almost signed it. But then I read the fine print, and the fine print stated that I couldn't post any videos about me taking food home from the hotel anymore, and any videos that
So then don't fucking post them anymore. They're clearly getting you in trouble to begin with, and your job is trying to give you an out and be like, hey, we'll still pay you as long as you take this shit down and don't post it going
Yeah.
forward. And you're like, nah. Because it was starting to
$450? That's a lot,
right.
especially if you're homeless. Like, come on, bro.
It was starting to get them like traction and views, and I feel like that's why he didn't want to take them down.
Mhm.
I mean, in all honesty.
we're up, I could get in trouble for that. I decided not to sign that severance package and keep my videos up. My videos are paying me way more than that severance package could ever pay me. I'm very satisfied about my decision, and I would do it again if I could.
Oh, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. So that's just one little tidbit of a moment in time where they didn't exactly, Leland especially, didn't exactly make the best moves and ended up,
Right.
losing an opportunity or two. Also, this is the one time that I'm going to allow myself to get one guide by 12E. Uh, if you don't fucking like the coverage, my guy, go somewhere else today. Because when I tell you I am so far from in the fucking mood to deal with your bullshit today, Keem, the Cole, whoever the fuck you are, I'm not in the mood today. I'm not dealing with it. I spent fucking countless hours getting this fucking docket together. And like I said, you don't fuck with it, go watch live. There you go. Now, the couple ended up receiving help from thousands of people all over the internet who felt bad for many tried to offer like suggestions on how they could apply for temporary housing, which shelters should try to stay in, just try to give them like overall genuine general advice on the situation. Maybe they couldn't always donate, but they were like, here, I'm gonna donate my 2 cents. um the couple didn't seem to have any interest in the help, however, with them showing off upgrades they were making on the storage unit, just kind of being like, hey, thank you, but we got this ourselves. We're going to figure it out ourselves. Which is kind of like, okay, well, the help is there though. I mean, maybe don't post it on the internet if you're not open to criticism as well as suggestions for you guys. But their videos surrounding the unit blew up so much that eventually the owners caught wind of them staying there and evicted them for breaching their contract, resulting in them going back to living in the tent that they had originally started off in. Now, this is them showing off more of the
Moving in.
storage unit, showing off actually moving into it and kind of how they like were starting to set it up. Like I said, they were smart for this, but highly illegal.
To our new space. We can pretty much live in here during the day, and then at nighttime you can't sleep in here, so we gotta go back to the tent. Storage is right next to our tent. It's amazing.
And it's climate control. Huge. It's absolutely huge. And we're finally gonna have a space to set up all our nice stuff.
I'm tired. You ready to get this left?
My tomato.
A little bit.
I haven't wanted ice water so bad in my life.
Taking all of this stuff out of our tent, put it into this new storage.
It's just gonna be be a living space. There's not even gonna be storage. Barely. Tell me how we got this fucking weird wall. I'm gonna hang stuff on it. I'm gonna make it my little artwork.
We can have a camera in here set up.
Holy shit.
Just gonna skip through.
Like, you see what I'm saying? We don't want that.
Hold on.
We want people to know that, okay, somebody's back there. You can see the gap. But they can't see enough to know that somebody's living here. If somebody was to come over here, they don't know nothing.
Like, you're saying that as you are recording it and putting it out to
Right.
people, though. And that's the whole problem. Again, it's like, sir, just stop fucking recording your crime.
Yeah. And like I said earlier, the storage unit videos are what really started going viral. Like, and so like a lot of people were seeing these videos at the time.
Yeah.
So, but nobody knows because we're so clever and smart. It was like, well, millions of people know because
Yeah.
of you.
Yeah,
Also,
it's just you guys and the whole internet. Like, come the fuck
and
on.
they film so much. Like, they dox themselves super easily. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like they straight up show where they're at all the time. And I'm like, bro, you know, maybe don't do that.
It's just not a good look. And again, like, sure, they may be smart, but like how they do certain like things with in regards to setting up the unit, but in regards to how they're going about it is just so fucking dumb. It's just don't record. You could still have a job right now. You could still, they'd probably still be in the fucking storage unit right now, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, we'll show a little bit more of this. Like, they got a
I
whole
live in a
setup.
storage unit because it's cheap in comparison to an apartment. Living here is actually really comfortable. I get a lot of things that I need and want to get done here. I can exercise.
Like, imagine you go to a lot and like you're trying to get some shit from your actual storage unit, and then you open the door and there's just a motherfucker running down the hallway.
Right.
Bro, what the fuck?
Right.
I
Doing handstand.
genuinely don't know how they didn't get caught by somebody else that was like using one of the storage units, in all honesty. Like, that kind of blows my mind that it was the internet and it was them posting incessantly about it that is what got them caught up. Cause you would think with all this fucking noise, it would have for sure been just somebody walking in and being like, "Hey."
I've wondered that too. Like, also, like they make like no sounds when they're sleeping.
Right.
Like this must be a pretty like rural storage unit that's like not super busy. Like people maybe come in once a month to throw something in there and leave. I don't know. Like, but I've wondered that too. I'm like, how did they get away with that so long? Like,
And not only that, I'm not sure if it shows in this clip, but like these motherfuckers are, yeah, matter of fact, I think it does show in this clip. These motherfuckers are cooking outside sometimes. Like, imagine pulling up to the storage unit and there's just a dude with like a hot plate and a pot or a
yeah,
pan just cooking
yeah.
eggs at like 8
See,
o'clock at
I
night.
think in that one video, whenever they first got the storage unit, he was like, "Yeah, we can like hang out here during the day, and then we can just go to the tent at night." But quickly, they just started living here full time. But I'm like, yes, you're renting space in this building, but that does not mean you can live there during the day either.
Well, so it was because they got in trouble the first time, which we'll get to that. They got in trouble the first time for staying there, and they ended up trying to move into like another space, another storage unit. But this time they were like, okay, we're just gonna have all our shit here and then just sleep in the tent. But that was also fucking dumb because they ended up coming back there and like they were using it as like a communal space and then would just go literally sleep in the tent. So it was like you were lucky that you got away with it the first time for as long as you
Yeah,
could, and now you're
like you
gonna
can't
run it
just
right
hang out
back. Like,
there
it's still
all
not
day.
fucking clicking. Also, Chop Suey raises a good point and says, were the workers not watching the cameras on them entering and not seeing them leaving? Or the
Right.
next day where they had just randomly opened the storage unit before the place opens to the public? And then Shelly makes a good point and says, I'd be pissed if they were making food and shit and potentially bringing pests into where my stuff was stored. Like, hello? That's
Oh yeah.
crazy as
Mhm.
fuck. You could have potential like mice, roaches, like now you're just inviting a whole bunch of shit into like people's actual things and belongings. That's just goofy.
Mhm.
I can use the bathroom. I can play music anywhere in the unit. It's climate controlled in here, so it's nice and warm. This unit is 24 hours, so I can come here anytime I want, stay here as long as I need to. We can take naps if we need to and go to sleep. So this is our living space. Very, very grateful to have this space. And if we want to eat, I just cook right out front.
Yo, see, like,
Insane. Like,
how?
insane.
Or we'll just prepare something cold inside of the unit. Sandwiches.
There has to be a fire too with all of the extension cords everywhere.
Oh,
and shit.
If we want
absolutely.
to get power, we use our power bank. They also have power here, so we can charge our power bank. Me and my baby will live here as long as we need to until we get the shelter that we want. Because we're living here, now we can save up more money to get what we really want. We're in it for the long haul. The higher-ups found out about my video and went so
Okay, here we go.
we got kicked out of our storage unit. The higher-ups found out about my video and went so
Oh my
viral, we ended up getting kicked out. Now we're just trying to figure out where to go and what we're gonna do with all of our stuff. We're gonna have to get a new storage unit, so yeah, we got kicked out. We just don't know what to do right now. We're trying to figure it out. It's a lot. It's a lot of
Also, I'm not trying to be insensitive. Look, like I said, I have lived a rough life. If you
Yeah.
are so worried about like saving money and shit like that, maybe sell the belongings that you have, and then you don't have a need for a storage unit to spend
And then there's
$140 a
one less
month on.
bill. Right. That money could go
That could
towards
go to
food.
food. Exactly.
Or
Crazy
shelter, a
concept.
hotel room for the night, anything. You know.
Crazy fucking concept.
certainty. We can't live here anymore. And we can't make videos in here anymore. Now all we have is a tent. And it's freezing cold outside. Just can't live in a storage unit anymore. Figured I was gonna get kicked out, but I'm willing to take risks. Have a crazy come up, a great come up. It was a risk. I was willing to take it so I can get out of here. Now moving into our new space.
Is there not some sort of like storage unit, like surely like okay, for example, like if you get evicted from an apartment, it's hard to find another apartment. Is there not like there
Right.
needs to be
There has to
something like
be
that
like
for
a
storage
period,
units?
yeah, a period of time where you can't
Right.
just go rent another storage unit immediately after like fully living in one. Like exactly. C-Man said, "Well, damn, maybe you should have thought about that before you started posting fucking videos about it, dumbass." That's what I'm saying. And it's still
Viral
like
videos.
okay,
Viral videos.
like okay, sure. Obviously they're still struggling, they're still trying to make it work. But if you start hearing some of the things they're saying, kind of starting to sound like they're choosing to live like this to save money. So it's like, okay, well, is this you like actually falling on hard times? Or is this you kind of just wanting to live like this for the sake of like not having to pay traditional bills and have to spend money on rent and shit, which you will see soon enough. This is another little reel of him just explaining like why they were actually kicked out and stuff. Hold on. So pretty much just more of the same. They got kicked out specifically so they're pretty much trying to say like, hey, look, We weren't making any noise. No one even suspected a thing. It was fully because we went viral. And once again, we refuse to take this down because we want to be able to show and document our success story and our struggle story and stuff. And it's like, how do you not see that this is the second time now where this is like ruined an opportunity? I'm not saying like, yeah, keep doing illegal shit, but at the same time, like, if you're gonna do it, at least be a little sneakier about it.
Right.
And again, he didn't want to take it down because they were blowing up. And he was like, "Ooh, like my ticket to like really get our names out there and shit." Also you guys, it's 6:42. Just a reminder, we do have that goal up and we're only gonna have it up for today. So if you guys would want to see us do like a little mob wife style family tree or scrapbook, let us know by dropping some glass hole gifted. But let's continue the coverage on this. And if you guys just want to show any support to us, because a lot of time and effort goes into the research of these videos specifically, let us know by dropping a five, a little two, a little sticker, 99-cent sticker, whatever you want. Now, Leland and Brianna also again had a GoFundMe, as was previously mentioned, despite being monetized at this point on and collecting checks from TikTok. And not only that, accepting help from multiple fucking charity. Leland and Brianna made it seem as though they had nobody willing to support them during this time, and they were toughing it out on their own. However,
Mhm.
that's the farthest thing from the truth. Their family wanted so badly to help them out. Friends wanted to help them, and they even had a woman named Linda Rowland helping them through her community charities for fucking years, you guys. Multiple years. Not a couple months, not a time or two, years. Okay.
Yeah.
Once the couple were evicted from the storage unit, Rolland even offered to pay via her charity to have them stay in a hotel room. So that whole bull about, yeah, I guess we're forced to go back to the tent, they didn't have to. They could have accepted the help, but
Yeah.
the help was revoked because she discovered the GoFundMe that was already currently at that time sitting at $3,000. And she was like,
Mhm.
well, I guess you don't really need the help anymore. It stopped helping them. But at this point,
Yeah.
they were making money from her because she was sending them money to get stays at hotels for nights on end, and they were just pocketing that. They weren't doing
Yeah,
anything
because they
with
were
it.
staying in the tent or the storage unit.
Yeah,
Yeah. That shit really infuriates me because the help they were getting, someone else couldn't get because of that.
exactly.
So, and that's not like a normal charity situation. Like, you can go to a food bank, you can go to a homeless shelter. Having someone give you cash for bills or a place to stay and trusting you to do the right thing with the money is almost unheard of. And the fact that they found someone or an organization like that and then took advantage of it, it's like that's why shit like that does not exist and it's hard to access
Oh,
help like
absolutely.
that because of
Absolutely.
people like them. And and there's like probably somebody with kids in a
Yes.
similar situation that could have got that help. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, no, we're gonna sit here and just sit in our little tent and count the money. Like, fuck you. Like, what? Ugh.
Absolutely. Thank you, Moon Dreamland, also for the 99-cent little heart sticker. Appreciate
Thank
you, Pookie.
you.
This I'm just gonna share with you guys is an excerpt from an actual like interview between a news source and Rolland, as well as it just shows that she was really like feeling for them, that she really was sorry about their situation that they were in, and then how she just felt shitted on and like fully taken advantage of, and kind of like how everything came out and how she even discovered the shit to begin with.
Mm.
Lansdale, a PA, Leland Brown and Brianna Hubbard of Lansdale have gone viral on TikTok. They show off their ways to make ends meet while homeless, at one point living in a storage unit. That video has gotten well over 1 million views. I mean, quote unquote, I mean, we got $3,000 plus off that video, Brown said. And now this was $3,000 off of a video, not including the GoFundMe that they had been making money off of the entire time.
Yes.
Eventually, they got kicked out once management found out they were living there. Linda Rolland, who helped the couple multiple times before, offered them a free hotel room after they went back to living in a tent. Rollins started a charity 4 years ago to take care of the homeless in Lansdale. She said, and I quote, I help people that are destitute, people that don't have money for housing, don't have money for food. For years, she's helped Brown and Hubbard, but she recently made a discovery on the internet, Brown's GoFundMe and TikTok videos. Quote, I found it and it said it had over $3,000. So I contacted them immediately and said, I guess you don't need my help anymore, said Rolland. Hubbard told 69 News, nice. We don't want, quote, we don't want to spend all our money on a hotel now. And also, we don't know how long this TikTok wave is going to keep going. Rowland said this recent hotel stay and food cost her charity nearly $2,000. I feel
That's
sorry,
crazy.
right. I feel sorry for them in ways, but they took money from people uh that I could have housed more people, said Rolland. I'm assuming that was a typo and it's just like I could have helped a lot more people. The couple
Mm.
said they didn't know they were supposed to disclose the GoFundMe amount. Kind of insane. Rollin asked for the money back, but the couple says it's theirs and it's for their savings. Spending the money wouldn't be financially responsible. We're saving money to get out of the woods, said Brown. The couple said they hope to save up for a van or RV and to do it with their TikTok success. We don't want to work for the rest of our lives to retire, said Hubbard. Brown quickly added, at a traditional job. As for Rollins, she
Mm.
hopes the story doesn't deter people from donating to the homeless. She said, generally, the people I care for are honest. So clearly, that's a woman that was
Wow.
fucking scorned. Now, like she said, she revoked the help for this instance, but
Yeah.
like they had already taken so much fucking money from her that she was like, okay, well, let me get it back. Like, at least give me some
But
back. Clearly, you guys are swimming in it. You don't really need my help.
also, he's so deceptive too, because he was like, yeah, that one TikTok with the million views, we made like 3,000 off of it. Y'all have already watched about what 30 TikToks of his. He posts every day, all day. Not all of them got a million views, no, but a lot of them had hundreds of thousands of views. That's thousands and thousands of dollars a month. Right.
Uh,
Like, and then he's like scamming this. And then the GoFundMe didn't disclose any of that. Like, Mr. Snork said, no, whatever. Whenever you get resources like that, you have to disclose financials.
yeah.
Yeah, that's why she wants the money back. Exactly.
And not only that, it's like that's so shady to be like, oh, sorry, we didn't know that we had to disclose that we were making fucking thousands of dollars.
And had
You're
to GoFundMe. The GoFundMe is income,
yeah.
whether you like think of that as income or not, but it is because if you're homeless and you don't have a job, that's your income. You have to disclose that because you could have got a hotel room with that money that they
Also,
wouldn't have had to help you with.
I think I originally misunderstood, but yeah, from reading this interview back, it's very obvious that she did actually give them the 2 grand for the hotel stay and for the food, and
The glass
never
fans
got
are
it
too
back.
strong, and I'm tapping the fuck out.
How wonderful. At Octoling the Munchkin gifted a membership.
Thank you so much, Octoling, for the 1 glasshole gifted. We appreciate
You,
you.
I
Um,
love your name every time I hear it.
I know. It makes me
The
giggle,
man-
especially the little munchkin picture. But yeah,
Mhm.
from what I was understanding was that she like was like, I'm not helping you guys anymore and took the money back. But she said, I'm not helping you guys anymore, but she had already sent the money and then found this.
Yeah,
So even
yeah,
worse, because now we know they're sitting on 3 grand in the GoFundMe. We know they're sitting on the 2 grand that she had just given them. And they're sitting on at least one video going viral to the point where they made
yeah.
$3,000 off of it. So we're already talking about a paycheck that's more than a lot of people get a month. We're
Like,
talking
like they
eight
have
eight
more money than
grand.
I fucking do. They have way more money than I fucking
Right.
do. Like,
So now it's like, and then even in their because they ended up getting interviewed by the same, news outlet, And they're
Mhm.
straight up like, because it wasn't just Rowland that was talking, it was also them trying to like respond. And they're literally saying, yeah, like we just want to save up and we don't want to work conventional jobs. So now you're starting to side eye them like, okay, how much of this is like you falling on hard times? And how much of this is you just kind of wanting to do this and live like this for the sake of living like this and just saving up money? Like putting yourself in harm's way to save some money when you guys are like low key swimming in it already.
Mhm.
But then it's like, well, would you be if you didn't present yourselves as people that were struggling and as people that were falling on hard times? Because you couldn't have the GoFundMe up if people knew that you were making 3 grand per video, you know? You wouldn't have the help
Mhm.
of this woman and be getting 2 grand for hotel stays and food if it wasn't for these videos that you were putting out there, making yourself seem like woe is me. So it's like, are you guys doing this because you're actually trying to save, or are you doing it because you're trying to present yourselves one way so that the money keeps rolling in? It's like they're doing homeless cosplay. I don't know how else to word
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Like,
yeah. I mean, yeah.
it's bad. All right. So, Leland and Brianna had no real plans to get out of homelessness, just wild ambitions and aspirations to one day acquire an RV and eventually get a tiny home. They were too busy with acquiring new random gadgets and upgrades to their tent that they seemed like they had no real intention of leaving anytime soon. They even found a cat at one point and chose to take care of the cat. Okay? And during this period of time, the couple is day trading. That's their idea of making money. Like really just sticking it to the
Oh
man.
goodness.
Thank you again, Octoling, for the 1 glasshole gifted. And happy
The
birthday,
glass fans are
Bettina.
too strong, and I'm tapping the fuck out.
How wonderful. At Octoling the Munchkin gifted a membership.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. That takes us to 2 glasshole gifted out of 25 for the little
Thank you.
family album that we're doing. And yeah, Meek said happy birthday, Bettina. I didn't know it was Bettina's birthday, but happy birthday, girly
Happy
pop.
birthday. But yeah, the day trading shit cracks me the fuck up. Like he really thought he was gonna be like Wolf of the Street or something.
I swear.
Like bro.
um,
I'm sorry, I had to. I'm
no,
sorry.
that was good. No, look. so so you have this TikTok where he's kind
So
of
me and
explaining that they again have no real intentions of leaving anytime soon, kind of talking about the fact that they're out in the woods and that even you can even see it from the caption, we gonna stay homeless until we're ready. Also, it just fucking grinds my gears. This motherfucker keeps using we, like the Nintendo Wii, every time he's trying to say we, like WE. That's just a personal gripe I have with this.
my girl live in the woods. That's my baby over there. So many people keep saying, oh, get out the woods. My family keeps telling me you can't be out there. You need to find an apartment. The housing market right now and then the inflation is crazy right now. To move out of a tent where I'm paying no rent into an apartment where I'm saving maybe $200 a month, it's not practical. It's not financially intelligent. We know how to move out here. We've been living out here for a year and a half now. Make money, stack up that money, live in a tent, pay no rent, stacking up cheddar to live better later. We want to get an RV too. We don't want to get an apartment because an apartment, you're giving your money away to the company. An RV, you're investing into an asset. People be assuming, oh, you're homeless, that's so sad, and you're living in the woods. The decisions that we are making it's purposeful. You know, there's a reason why we out here. We're not just out here just to be out here. It's hard. We've been staying out here because we know we can save so much more money compared to living in an apartment. And we want an RV because they're cheap. You can pay them off, you know, less than half the time that you take to pay off a house, a traditional house. So me and my girl live in the
And here's my problem once again. You're like, yeah, we're choosing to stay out here. It's not so you can save money. You're choosing to stay out here so that people keep feeling
Right.
bad for you. And they're like, damn, they're really trying to make it work out there. But it's obvious that they're still struggling and they throw thousands of dollars at you. And that's how you get your paycheck to keep swindling people to like it's a vicious cycle. This
Mhm.
is just so obvious though. Then you have this is them going off the cat, and this just upsets me. Because I'm not saying, look, I fully understand that there are times where you fall on hard times and you don't want to give up your animal because that's like the one thing left that's kind of like
Yeah,
your home, you know, a part of some
yeah.
semblance of normalcy. So a lot of
But being
people,
homeless and then getting a
yeah,
pet,
right, right,
that's
right. That's what I'm
that's
saying. Like
fucked up. You know?
it's one thing to
Yeah.
be like, damn, like I
If
really
you
just want to
become
try to
homeless,
make this
listen.
work and I want to
Hmm.
try to take care of my animal as best as I can while I'm out here. But to be like Snow said, to be homeless and then to be like, yeah, why not add on another little member of the family that we're now gonna have to take care
Hmm.
of? It's just, oh, it's a bad look.
Willa,
You
come
gotta
on.
go potty. Come on.
That stuff is strong. I gotta let it eat up again.
Not up. I am, but not up the camera for sure.
This guy's hungry.
Like, then they lightly hint at the fact that they want a baby soon. Do not bring a child into the world of this shit. Don't do that. Now, again, I can
Is that
understand.
even legal?
I don't know. I genuinely don't
Like,
know.
can you be homeless and live in a tent and have a baby? Like, I'm pretty sure CPS would take them away, right?
I feel like
I
yeah.
honestly have no
No, I
idea.
don't
Like,
know either.
I know that like most of the times women and children are prioritized to get into shelters and stuff. But I never actually thought about the legality of being on the streets with a child, actually. I don't know, that just
Yeah.
like sparked something in my brain. I was like, wait a minute.
And it's just again, it's one thing to fall on hard times while you have a child. It's another thing to choose homelessness and then want to choose to bring a child into this when you just don't have to be living like this to begin with. Also, I want to respond to Chris Jenner in the chat who said cat food is cheap and it can poop outside. What about in the when the inevitable happens because it's an outdoor cat and they get fleas or they get some type of a parasite or something or they even
Yeah.
get injured outside from playing with other cats or getting into a fight with another cat, are they going to
Or
pay
an
for the
animal.
vet bill? No. So why are you trying to take care of this cat that you're feeding this cat that is now going to keep coming to you thinking that you're going to be their new like source for their resources that they need when you can't actually help them past a can of cat food? It's just irresponsible. But I won't even keep playing this because that shit honestly pisses me off in a whole different way. Then this I wanted to show you guys to get an idea of kind of where their heads are at in their homeless journey. Now, of all the fucking cryptocurrency to be fucking trading to, Dogecoin is insane. And if you look in the back, they have a full TV set up.
Not
They're
Dogecoin,
they're
no.
playing
To the
Fortnite.
moon! To the
Swear to
moon!
God. Okay.
God damn it. Oh, it just keeps getting better, guys. Ugh. Once you E got real quiet, I'm just saying, they're like, oh,
They said,
they
"Oh, let me
actually do have
actually
some
sit down." Right, let me
diabolical
actually
brute.
sit down and fucking listen for once. And Mr. Snork, you're diabolical. Mr. Snork said glass holes know what happens to cats outside.
I had a whole
Uh,
moment like 30 seconds ago laughing over that. I was like, oh my
Meek said how the fuck they're getting internet. It's a hotspot. I have like a short little clip of him setting up a TV and his
god.
Xbox onto uh what is that called? Luggage, like a suitcase, and using his hotspot
Hmm.
from his phone. So clearly they're paying for a phone plan to be able to
And he
have a
has unlimited.
hotspot. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to have unlimited data to use a hotspot. Otherwise, it would use all of your data in like an
Matter of
hour or two.
fact, yeah, no.
So,
Let me just show you this real quick. I
like,
was
that's
gonna
the
skip
phone plan
over
I
it,
have.
but
Oh, you
right.
know.
Okay, look.
Life is good though. I want y'all to see that life is great. Your life is great too.
Yeah, this is the setup. I'm about to put my Wi-Fi. Oh, Wi-Fi password in using my hotspot. Okay, so I just turned it on. Let's see if it works. Sometimes it's a little funky.
Mind you, let me point out, that's an Xbox Series X. That's like the newest Xbox that costs like $500-600. Nike. Just saying.
See, I didn't even know that because I don't like.
Yeah,
Box
I have
shop,
I have the exact same one,
versus-
and it looked so different from the other Xboxes, like the 360 and the one. It's like a whole box and everything. That is the brand new Xbox, y'all.
I'm like hidden off to the side. Update.
Life is good though. I want y'all to see that life is great.
The glass
Your
fans
life
are
is
too
great, too.
strong, and I'm tapping the fuck out.
How wonderful. At Octoling the Munchkin gifted a membership.
Thank you so much, Octoling, taking us to our goal. 1 glass hole gifted at a time. Don't forget to thank Octo if you were sniped. It really means a lot to us. Octo, thank you so much for the support. Mwah. And good to see you as always. I don't know if I said that earlier. Also, Echo in Brooklyn, I'm so sorry. Echo said, okay, I'm mad right now. I just lost my kitty Bessie Moo yesterday. Incredible name. We spent thousands of dollars to try and get her well. For someone to have a pet and do the bare minimum is absolute bullshit. That part. It's like, if you can't, then just don't. But don't put an animal through, like, because I'm not saying that they made the animal fucking be out on the streets with them, right? But at the same time, like, you could have gone and given them to a shelter that would have actually been able to provide for them and took care of them. And you are choosing to be selfish and be like, oh, well, I always wanted a cat. Let's try the cat before the baby. It just seems so fucking irresponsible and like immature in the thought process. It grosses me out. So I could definitely understand your frustration. I promise that's the only time that the cat comes up. So, but I do understand being upset. This is them, like I said, day trading and fucking playing a game of Fortnite together. So that hotspot gotta be good as fuck.
Right.
It's dropping. Oh shit, oh shit.
Sell it?
Sure.
We're making
Now, also, if you guys have ever played a single game of Fortnite ever, the fucking characters that they have, those you have
those
to
are
pay
skins they pay
for.
for.
Yeah.
Oh, that's another good catch. I wouldn't have
So
noticed.
now we're putting our money
Right.
the Fortnite skins and unlimited data
Oh.
plans for your phone. And like, clearly
Also-
that's a MacBook Air. They have a brand new fucking Xbox. And mind you, when they were doing this like around 2024, so the Xbox at that point wasn't brand new, but it still was going for, I mean, to this day, this shit is still going for like $500+. They got 2 controllers that are about $60 each. Like, you gotta really start, they got a TV. You gotta really start looking at this like, wait a damn minute. What the fuck is this about? It makes me so fucking angry. Because it's like, the more you look, the more you're like, hold on now. If for somebody that's like really living on hard times, you guys seem like you got all the amenities, and some top of the line ones at that.
Right.
Also, T-Ree in the chat said, same premise, don't want to work, gimme, reeks of Brazilian Jenkins. That's another couple I would really love to cover. Because you think this is bad? The Brazilian Jenkins have fucking 7 kids on top of it.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that's like a whole nother rabbit hole that we could go down one day. But thank you, by the way. I don't know if it's pronounced Casey or Cassie in the chat who said that was a good catch. Thank you. Look, when I tell you, I studied some of these fucking videos and was like, now hold on just a goddamn motherfucking minute. Got the brand new Xbox. You got the Fortnite skin. You got the MacBook Air. You got the premium fucking unlimited data plan on your phone. You have a phone. It's all starting to seem a
Also-
little bit weirdly.
at this point, they've been homeless for years. So none of this is stuff that they have taken with them when they first
Yes.
became homeless or whatever, because it's all new stuff.
Yeah.
So keep in mind they've been homeless for years at this point. So all of this was bought while they were homeless.
Even when he was making beats, he had like a full studio mic and stuff in the tent. So this is like an ongoing thing that you're starting. That's why it's like they're upgrading instead of just being like, "Hey, let's save a couple $100." That Xbox could have gotten you a 5-night stay at a decent hotel, bare bones minimum, bare bones minimum. And that's where I start to say, like, if you're really struggling to that degree, pay it. It's not that hard. Like,
Or
I mean, pay it, DK. Sell it so you can go pay for a stay. You know, it's not that hard. I understand parting with things, or you can even pawn it off so that you can get it later and get the cash up front for in the meantime. Like, there are ways to go around it. And I understand it kind of dehumanizes you to have to like lose rather all of your earthly possessions and belongings. But if you have to and you have no other choice and you're actually genuinely struggling and you're not getting any other fucking help or you're not getting people to feel sorry for them, people have to do that on a daily fucking basis. So, like, you gotta do what you gotta do unless you don't actually have to
yep.
fucking do it. Real shit. You can even see their equity is, I believe that's an 8, so $1,842. So they're making money on there. Not a crazy amount, but when you add up all the other rev
Income
revenue, yeah,
streams. Yeah.
revenue sources, it's like, wait a damn minute. What the fuck?
Yeah.
$37. What should we do? Should we sell it now? Or should we buy it? What should we do? I'm telling you, we should sell it now. Look, going down. Look. Look. Told you. About to hit.
Brand new Xbox. That's also a JBL speaker they have. They have another it looks like a monitor. They also have that big ass generator. It's like it's for somebody that says they don't have it. And then you start to realize like, okay, at first
I'm on my
glance,
squad.
hi mama squads, at first glance you're like, okay, that's really inventive and like they're really like putting it together, they really like are doing the damn thing and they're making it work with what they got. But then when you look at it for like longer than a second, you're like, no, the average homeless person would
Yeah.
not be able to do this because the average homeless person is not getting all these fucking streams of income and are not gonna be able to have huge fucking generators and power banks and shit like that. That even looks like a laptop right there. So she's got her own
Yeah.
laptop. He's got his own laptop. That looks like a computer monitor or a TV at the very least. Like, you
I think
guys
it's
know what we're
funny that
saying?
Chris Jenner pointed out, is that a Dutch Bros cup?
Yes!
Yes.
Or a
And you know
Wawa
what?
cup.
Yeah, they could have went to like 7-Eleven and got like the 79 cents like coffee. You know, I'm just saying, but no, they're getting like the $5 coffees.
Also, Echo in Brooklyn brings up a perfect point that I didn't even catch and you didn't catch either. Didn't they say to live minimalistic? In the storage unit video, they said
Oh,
specifically they wanted to live the minimalist lifestyle. That doesn't look minimalist to me, Pookie. I don't know
well,
about you.
no, you guys just don't understand. Like you've been thinking about minimalism wrong the whole time. The way to be truly minimalist is just not have a house.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
but
That's what
have
we meant by
everything else.
minimalist.
Have everything but the house.
Fucking hell. Also, welcome in Lydia, who said, OMG, I keep seeing this couple. So happy you guys are talking about them. Oh, it gets bad, Lydia. It gets bad, but
Oh,
I'm
this
happy
is
you're here for
just
the ride. And yeah, we also had Gen XLA who said they could just go buy a damn used camper for fuck's sake. At this
yes.
point, that's what I'm saying. Like, at all things considered, at this point, that could very
Like
well be an option.
even if they have bad credit, they could just save and pay in cash
Yeah.
or something. Because it seems like they have a lot of money. Like
I'm
again,
saying
like I said, like way more than I fucking have. So
even
like,
even in the
okay,
old videos when they were showing in the storage unit, they were getting Taco Bell and shit like that. So they got DoorDash money and everything, which is kind of crazy. Imagine putting DoorDash into like a storage unit. Kind of crazy work. But yeah, no, like they clearly are not showing how much money they're truly making. They do let it slip a couple times, but they're still trying to give this like don't feel bad for me, but also we are living like this. So, but don't feel bad for us kind of vibe. And it's just it's icky. And exactly Moon said they're glamping. That's exactly what it is at this point.
yeah, 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 yeah.
I'll play a couple more
Like,
seconds
mhm.
of this just so you guys see how fucking frustrating this is. And there you have it. So yeah, again, kind of weirdly that they're, crying. They're saying don't feel bad for us in one breath and that they're fine, but then in the next breath are posting their journey and posting how they're going to come out of this and overcome this and everything. So you can't
and
help
GoFundMe's and
right.
shit.
You can't help but to feel bad for them, especially when you don't because the thing was that like the scam had not even come out yet. So people weren't even aware that like they were like scamming the charity or scamming that poor woman. Like now obviously we have the timeline because it's been years since then. But at the time people are still fucking supporting and donating because they don't know all this behind the
Yeah,
scenes shit is actually going on.
yeah,
So that's why, like, I don't want you guys to like be like, damn, like people are out there enabling them or whatever, because people didn't fucking know that this is the kind of like
yeah.
shitty people they were
And
giving their
like I
money
said,
to.
if I was just scrolling on TikTok and saw that setup, I was like, damn. Like, I'm glad that they found a safe spot they can stay at permanently with their tent, so that way they can accumulate belongings and they have a nice setup. Good for them. Like,
Right.
cool. I wouldn't like sit there and dissect it like we are now because we're doing a whole thing, but it's like you wouldn't notice the shit y'all are picking up on now because you're just casually watching them.
Right.
Also, like I wouldn't have known that Xbox was like a recent like expensive one. Like I wouldn't have clocked the Fortnite skins unless Jersey mentioned it. Shit like that either. It's like, oh cool, they're playing video games in their little
Like
tent.
they're
Good for
making
them.
it work, right?
No.
And there's so
Yes.
many there's so many videos that they upload, you guys. That like a video where they brag about making $3,000 off of a video, it might just go completely over people's heads because there's so many more videos on a daily basis being posted. And I personally think that that was kind of strategic. I think that like they got it out there because he has like diarrhea of the
And he
mouth and
focused
then
on that
realizes
one video.
yeah, and then
And made it like, oh,
realizes
it was
and
that one video.
yeah.
But I'm like, they all add up though. All of the views add up.
And then but I'm
Like,
saying not only that, but like I feel like he like would like because you can see in later videos that we're gonna share with you guys that he just rants and rants and rants and could potentially be under some type of substances, some type of influence of substances. So it's very manic and all over the place. And I think there's been times where he's gone on tangents bragging about the money they make, realizes what he's just done, but they've already gotten views on it, so he doesn't want to delete it. So
right.
instead, he'll make 30 more fucking videos that day. And also because he's in like a manic headspace as it is. So a la Gabby Hanna, as you guys have seen in the previous deep dive that we done. So I feel like he kind of does it to cover his tracks because it's like, is anyone really gonna try to find the one video out of the 30 videos where he talked about the money? And then, like you said, on top of it, he presents it in such a way that it's like, it was only that one single time that we made it
He's
anyway, you
very
guys. It's
manipulative.
fine. Oh yeah, he's
Yeah.
very, very careful with his fucking words. Um, Now, like we said, viewers are still choosing to help them advice-wise as well as monetarily during this time. even after watching them get evicted from the storage unit, because the charity scam still not thrusted to the public eye yet. So people don't know just how bad, or even the fact that they have so much money in their GoFundMe, because not a lot of people are helping them via the GoFundMe. They're helping like through like Cash App or something like that, where you're not seeing how much they've already accrued on that goal. So we're people are completely in the dark and are just finding these people from the first time from the storage unit viral videos and are just like, no, like let's just help them, like throw like, whatever at their Cash App or whatever. At one point, Corinna Cough rather, who was like a
Yeah.
viral TikToker, sent them like $1,500 because she saw what to their PayPal or Cash App. I forget which one, because she sees that they're struggling and is like, I want to help you guys and like put this towards the RV fund and like I really, I want to support you guys. So people are completely left in the dark with how bad this really is. But the longer the couple appear on the internet, however, the more obvious it starts to become that this isn't a requirement for them, but rather a choice made by them. Leland starts stating multiple times that they're choosing to live the way that they do to get out of the system and the matrix. And they quickly start having viewers and fans alike turning on them, outraged that they choose time and time again to live like this. This is when it starts getting bad, because this is when the mask starts slipping and he kind of just starts explaining like, yeah, no, we want to live like this, you guys. Seriously, stop feeling bad for us. And where he starts getting people to really turn on the couple. Also, you guys, we got about a little less than, well, we're going over by like 5 minutes today for alpha. So we have about 45-ish minutes, give or take. I can't do quick math like that. If you guys would like to see that uh family album for our Mob Wives episode we're doing this Saturday, let us know. Oh, thank you so much,
The
Scott.
glass fans are
Not the
too
Yo Mama
strong, and I'm
snipe!
tapping the fuck out.
Not the
How
Yo
wonderful.
Mama s-
At the squad's favorite disaster gifted 10 memberships.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mama.
Thank you so much, the
Or,
squad's
sorry, the
favorite
squad's favorite
disaster,
disaster.
for the 10
Yo, Mama,
glass.
that distracted me. Sorry, sorry.
No, I know it was the first one too on the list. Holy shit.
Oh,
Thank
that
you
was
so
funny,
fucking
God.
much, squads. You just
Yes.
took us to like halfway to our fucking goal, so it means the world to us.
Right. I fucking spent your money. Right, that's sorry. Like we were really appreciative, I promise. That was so funny.
No, and it's good. It's super good to see you as well, squad. Glad to see you
Yes,
over
God,
here.
I'd have
But
called you the wrong name and everything. I was so distracted. I was
that
like,
that
"Wait,
caught us both so fucking
wait,
off
wait."
guard. Well,
We've done a good job keeping it together today, but that was
I
funny.
swear to God. Thank you so much, squads, for the 10 glass hole gift. It takes us to halfway to the goal. And if you want to see us do a stupid ass family
Well,
album for our Mob
but
Wives character,
sniped
let
on
us know.
clowns also
Oh
funny.
God, he's just all over the damn unit, getting sniped left and right. He's
Yeah,
he's
Catwick did get
collecting them
sniped
gifted
the
like
other day
infinity
too.
stones, I swear. Oh my God, but thank you seriously once again. Now, this is a video where it is very obvious that this is like a bragging right for him now at this point. It's not
Mhm,
even like, oh, like guys don't worry about us. It's like, no, fuck that motherfucker. We're good being here. Like,
mhm.
we're good. You're jealous. Fuck off. And it's like, okay, all right now. You're doing a little too much.
This is why homelessness is a flex.
What?
Oh my God, you don't
What?
lost me.
One, you're
Like,
saving more money than the average American. Two, you're saving the planet. Right. Three, you're more resilient than the average American. You're turning a dreadful experience into a powerful learning experience that will be beneficial for the rest of your life. Huh? The delusion is unfucking real at this. But I'm sorry, what were you gonna say?
oh, I was like, I think like them like actually having a little bit of money now, but it's like definitely gone to his head where he thinks he's like this hot shot. But then I'm like, also he like forgets about the grift because he just has to brag so bad, you know. But it's like, bro, the grip is what you're getting the fucking money from, you dumb fuck.
Right, and now you're just blatantly throwing it in people's faces that are supporting you. That like, no, like fuck that. We're happy being here. We don't want to leave here anytime soon. Even though you guys are funding us to have like this cool RV, like really upgrade our lives. We don't want that. So fuck off. And it's like, wait, now hold on a damn minute. Homelessness is
Yeah.
not a fucking flex either. That is some of the hardest fucking times in an individual's life. And to sit there and call it a flex when people lose their fucking lives from freezing to death or having fucking heat stroke out in the heat, like, it's
Um,
disgusting. Starving,
I
literally
hate
going fucking dehydrated for days on end to the point your body is shutting down. That's not a fucking flex, bro.
the saving the planet thing is fucking laughable too. Because there is nothing wrong if you want to go off the grid, if you want to go build a cabin out in the woods, no electricity, no fucking gas generators like people have brought up, and then Xboxes and shit like that, no food delivery, shit like that, no
Right.
no excess
You're not concerned
excessive
about the gas.
consumption.
Right, you're not
Like,
concerned about the gas emission that the fucking car taking your DoorDash to you is fucking emitting from the
that's what I'm
like, come
saying, yeah.
on, bro.
They're
Oh
acting
my
like they
god.
they chose to live off the grid in like a fucking cabin and like live like it's the fucking 1700s. Like, bro, that's not what you're doing. You live in a tent in the woods with like a full fucking nice little setup, actually. Like,
That's what I'm saying. You guys are comfy, all things considered. And to sit here and now be like, oh yeah, we're doing this. Want to do this? It's actually super cool to do this, and you're actually helping the planet, and you're smarter and more resilient than the average American person. No, you're not. If you're choosing to do it, you're pretty fucking stupid, actually. Anyway.
Could you hand me those real quick? Thanks, Diamond.
It just keep I'm not even gonna keep playing the clip because it's just like and in those moments, if you guys notice, those are the type of videos where now all of a sudden they're like showing off like cleaning the dirt off of the like ground in the tent and shit, and like I can't explain it. They're making themselves look super down and out and like, damn, yeah, we gotta live a little dirty, but like, fuck it, we make it work. And it's like, no, go back to that clip where they're fucking day trading in a bed and fucking playing Fortnite. Like they pull on people's heartstrings while also saying, fuck you guys, don't worry about us, pay us though. Now, here's a video of Leland explaining why they have no intentions of finding work. So now it's straight up just like a fuck you. We're not doing this. We're gonna keep living like this, and we're not gonna go get a 9 to 5 to help us. Cause Loki, this has been paying the bills for them so far. Why? If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right?
We not getting a job. It sound like y'all jealous because we found a way to make it work without a job, and you still gotta work a 9 to 5, pushing 40 hours plus a week. That's on you. Don't get mad at us because we found a way to circumvent this shit and get out the system and get out the matrix. We living in a tent, paying no rent, saving up money every single month. More money than the average American could ever think to save. Y'all jealous because me and my girlfriend found a way to circumvent paying rent. So don't get upset with us and tell us that we need to get a job and we lazy, when in reality, this lifestyle is far from lazy. This lifestyle is very difficult. Most people couldn't even handle this adversity. So I don't want to hear y'all calling us names and calling us lazy. Y'all jealous because y'all got amenities and we dealing with shit without all that.
The fuck? Like, this is where it really
I
starts
lost
getting
brain
mad at you
cells.
guys. It starts getting like genuinely. I'm sorry, what'd you say?
I lost brain cells
Yeah,
watching
like,
that. That's good.
you don't have amenities that the average person has. What the fuck would you call an Xbox? 2 laptops, a TV, a generator, Wi-Fi, a phone plan, multiple phones, uh, I-
Listen, women
DoorDash.
in the chat, or gay men in the chat. If a man comes at you talking about the fucking Matrix, turn
Red
around as
flag.
fast as you fucking can and
Red
run.
flag.
Oh my lord.
Exactly. Meek said it's not adversity if you put yourself there. That fucking part, bro. That
Yeah.
fucking part. Like, it's very, very obvious that now they're just out here, like, fully bragging because they're starting to get people like, just go get a job. Like, what is the
Right.
problem with that? And they're like, no, fuck that. We found a way to overcome. Yeah, you know what it is? Grifting. Making people feel
Yep.
sorry for you until you were in this comfortable position enough to start bragging about the shit. But, like, oh my god, they're putting themselves there. It's like, oh, this is like one of the toughest things to do. Yeah, absolutely. But not the way that you guys are doing it for sure. Because you guys are out here fucking living cushy, all things considered, from what the average homeless person experiences. And then you just don't have to fucking do it either.
Yeah. It's
Like, you're
just
making it hard. Oh.
like honestly, I wouldn't have any problem if they just chose to live like that and didn't grift about it. And they
Yeah.
still have TikTok and they don't want to work normal jobs. I have no problem with that. As long as you're upfront about what you're doing, it would be an interesting TikTok to watch. Like,
Right.
hey, we choose to be homeless. Look at our setup, blah, blah, blah. We're young. We're just trying to enjoy life while we can. You know, maybe we can work when we're older, but like, look at our cool tent setup and blah, blah, blah. Like, I think people would support them. Like, so the fact it's just like the grifting is what is
I
like
mean,
so disgusting.
there's
You know?
plenty of TikToks of people that are like just traveling the world in like a camper or something.
Yeah, and like the tiny home people. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
kind of the same concept. Yeah.
Like, if that's what you wanted to do, just present it as such. But
Yeah.
don't make people feel bad for you. And then now all of a sudden, because you guys feel comfortable, now you're like, ha ha, fuck you guys, stuck in a matrix, motherfuckers. Like, what? Even Shelly in the chat said, we found the way equals you guys work through 9 to 5s so that you can give us money. That part.
Yeah.
I'm gonna finish this clip out though.
Saving up money, making it work without amenities, without AC, without heat, making it work. Y'all jealous. We don't need a JOB. We don't need AC. We make.
Like,
We not.
okay. All right.
Oh, that was so corny. That was so corny.
I'm gonna just
We don't need a
pull.
JOB. We don't need AC. I
Well,
Feel
guarantee
bad
you
for
that
me.
guys,
he was
he
slamming
is a
with that.
rapper. He not only makes beats, but he is a rapper. Okay, so guys, so maybe he pulled that straight from the archives. Okay, this is one more video of him literally, and I quote, when you're homeless and don't want pity. Okay.
I'm homeless and don't feel bad for me. You know why? Because I chose this shit. I fought for this shit. I fought against the rules that my dad gave me. I fought against the rules of my girlfriend's parents. That's why I'm the fuck out here. Don't feel bad for me. Be inspired because I'm a fighter. I fight for the life that I want. I fight for the things that I want out of life. Okay? I don't let anybody get in my way and their perspective on me and how they feel about me. I don't let that sway nothing. You don't like how I move? Okay, I'll live outside in the tent, in the heat, in the cold, in the freezing cold, in the blazing heat. I'm a fighter. I will push through to get the life and get the things I want out of life because you only get one life.
So, without even fully letting this video play out, I don't know if you guys picked up on that, but it kind of sounds like a certain man, Leland, was living under his parents' roof, and they were perhaps telling him he had to get a
Good
job,
job.
had to
Quit being a
start.
loser.
Yeah, he's had to start putting into the house in some way, shape, or form. Because I would not be surprised if he was just lounging about throughout the day. And as we'll go on to learn, he does happen to be under the influence of certain substances. So maybe he was like, well, fuck you guys. I want to be able to live how I want and do the things that I want to do. So I'm going to go be homeless with my girlfriend who also wants to do the things that she wants to do. And boom, now we're in this situation together.
Like, bro, you're like 30, okay? Your girlfriend is younger than him, or I'm sorry, I was like speaking to him, but whatever. Bro, you're old. Like, your girlfriend, I don't know what's wrong with her, but like, what? You couldn't sit there and play Xbox all day, so you choose to live in a tent? That's crazy. That's
That's
crazy.
pretty much what it seems like. Because
No.
K. Nicole said his girlfriend's parents, he said. Yeah, so that's the thing. He was either like, because he does mention, let me go back a tiny bit. But he does mention that he doesn't want to abide by anybody's stuff. So maybe he was living with his parents and then went to go live with his girlfriend's parents. That much is never really stated. But I do think that especially knowing what I know about how his father has interacted with him, I do feel like he was living with his parents, and then she was
Yeah.
also living with her parents, and that's why he kind of said, "We're not gonna abide by the rules that my girlfriend's parents have set on me," you know, like. But yeah,
That's how I from it.
yeah.
Okay, I don't let anybody get in my way and their perspective on me and how they feel about me. I don't let that sway nothing. You don't like how I move? Okay, I'll live outside in the tent, in the heat, in the cold, in the freezing cold, in the blazing heat. I'm a fighter. I will push through to get the life and get the things I want out of life, because you only get one life. You only get one, and because I'm a fighter, I can't wait till I'm at rest. If you're not a fighter, why would you want to live forever? When you're a fighter, why would you want to live forever? Because you always got to work. You always work. And I'm a fighter. I'm always working for something. I'm fighting for comfortability. I'm fighting for myself. I'm fighting for my viewpoints. I'm fighting for what I believe in. I fought for this shit right. Feel bad for me. I'm homeless.
You know what? Watching that a second time, do you know what that was giving me? Like, babes, let's just go live in a tent. Oh my,
Yeah.
like, they're gonna feel so bad for us. They're gonna like beg for us to come home any day, bro. It's been years. They still don't want you
Yeah,
back.
I fear you
What?
did not cook with that idea, my God. I know what'll show them. We'll just go stay in the
Wait,
tent in the
he's only
backyard.
been posting this shit for daddy all along. Oh my god, you guys.
Yo, I swear. I fucking swear to God. Even just the way he said, I want to live the way I want to live. But like, fuck you. And like, I didn't scroll back far enough so you could hear him talk about it. But like, he's straight. Matter of fact, I'll play it from the top one more time so you could hear exactly all the people that he points out.
Feel bad for me. I'm homeless and don't feel bad for me. You know why? Because I chose this shit. I fought for this shit. I fought against the rules that my
Crazy.
dad gave me.
That
I
my
fought
dad
against the
gave
rules.
me. Okay, so we have I fought against the rules that my dad gave me. Don't fucking
Like,
stay
bro,
up
you
all
are
night.
30.
Right.
What?
Don't
You
stay
sound
up all night
insane.
playing video games and just get a fucking job, perhaps. Stop doing drugs in the house, perhaps.
Of
And
my girlfriend's parents.
the girlfriend's parents probably was saying the same shit if he even did go stay with them. And if not, it was probably just for the girlfriend. Like, hey, get off your ass and get a fucking job and start providing for this fucking household. You're a grown woman. Like, and he at this point in what was it, 2024, I believe he was 28. So like this man is fully 30 years old now and she is 23. Like, I feel more sorry for her, especially when we get to the nitty-gritty of some of the shit that she's been doing for money. But yeah, like they're grown. They know what the fuck they're doing. They could easily go
Yeah.
back and like be upstanding citizens of society and their parents' fucking houses and not have to fucking live like this. This is fully a choice. Anyway, so we
People are saying we should get him in the universe. Low key, he is a locale, so like maybe
Yeah.
put him alive with Boogie. Fuck it.
Yeah, not Meek said streaming from a fucking tent.
Locale nature. Locale nature. Yeah.
That's the real locale nature. Wait, you write this down. We got a message Keem and be
Yes.
like, Keem, hear us out.
88 pixel palette. Yeah, put this guy on nature with Bones and Nick. Nick's not there anymore, but Bones, I fear, could cook something up with that man.
Yeah, that's a true cow. And not for nothing, but like they have done like super sketchy shit. They have fucked over people, but like Keem's like hard line in the sand is like people that have done like PDF level things or like just horrible grotesque things resulting in like serious jail time or prison time and stuff, and they have not gotten to that point. They're not quite horror cows
Yeah.
yet yet. It's
No.
bad, but it's not like bad where it would be like, damn, like you guys should you know, hi PJ, hi Jenna, hi everyone in the chat. All right. Yeah, I think we are cooking. Even Kay said it. Chris Jenner said local nature. Yes, I'm saying. Like I think we're cooking here with something.
And you get new host for the price of one because it's him and his girlfriend in the
I'm
tent. I
saying.
mean, come on.
All right. Now we have this next part. Around this time, Leland posted one specific TikTok of him. Okay, yeah. Leland posted one specific TikTok of him showing off Brianna's feet while she was sleeping that broke TikTok community guidelines. The couple's original page was subsequently banned, forcing them to start all over. However, during a video explaining why they were banned, Leland boasts about and lets it slip how they were going to make $7,000 from TikTok alone that month, making viewers question even more why the fuck they were still choosing to be homeless with all these different revenue streams.
Right. That's just TikTok. That's not including YouTube or Facebook. And YouTube and Facebook pays better than TikTok.
Like,
but it's easier to get views on TikTok. So again, I'm not saying they made that much per month on YouTube and Facebook, but they were making thousands still. I would assume, you know.
yeah,
Just saying.
they got that. They still have the fucking GoFundMe up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
these guys, they're still doing the fucking day trading. As successful or not successful as that was, they had multiple streams of fucking income, and then had the nerve to.
Jenna Loves Cats said on TikTok of all platforms, whoa. Yeah, because it's hard to make money on TikTok. Like, that's what we're saying, guys. They got a lot of views. A lot of views. To have $7,000 on TikTok, that's millions of views. Like,
And we're posting very fucking regularly too. So
yes.
like they had
And they're
so
posting the
many.
reels or the short on Facebook and YouTube also, like I said. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah. Chris Jenner said some diabolical shit. They probably have a house with a tent in the backyard for filming. Honestly, at this point, it wouldn't fucking surprise me.
Wait, that doesn't, because they never really said where this
They've
magical
shown
spot is.
where it is, but it literally looks like it's like, you know, if
It looks
because
like a
they're in
backyard.
like a rural Pennsylvanian area, so it's like it wouldn't be that crazy to think that it was like, you know, they have the little fence of the backyard, and then over the fence where it's just like
Right.
woods and stuff. You might be cooking with that. I think you just
I
cracked the case, Chris.
never really thought about it. I just thought, oh, they found the magical, like, perfect. I think I even called it the magical perfect place earlier.
Mm-hmm.
I bet it's either
Their
land they own
or their
probably,
parents.
or it's a family member's like
Yeah.
backyard over the fence,
Yeah,
like you said.
yeah.
Shit, I guarantee
That's
you.
crazy. I fear you're cooking.
Wow.
I got banned on
Okay.
TikTok for showing my girl's feet.
Okay, there we go. This is him just explaining why they were banned.
I got banned on TikTok for showing my girl's feet. We were gonna make $7,000 this month, but since we got banned, they canceled that payment. We're homeless and trying to get an RV, so now it's gonna be harder without that income. There are people that are on TikTok showing way worse. How did we get banned for showing my girl's feet? You know what it was? Because she was asleep. People were reporting me. I wasn't doing anything sexual or anything like that. I just was squeezing her big toe.
What?
And people were calling me creep and reporting me. I smelled her shoe too. Why did I get banned on TikTok for smelling my girl's shoe? We made a new account and we're starting from scratch, and we're gonna double the followers we had on our last account. This loss is just making us work harder and not get too comfortable with what we had before. Now we're gonna work harder and rise above it and do better than what we ever did before with these new videos that we have coming for you guys. They consider feet noodles on TikTok. The community guidelines are crossed because I showed her feet. We got banned on TikTok for showing.
I just, Lord have mercy. Now, Kay Nicole asked, I wonder if they pay their taxes. Ooh, we will get into that, trust and believe.
Good question.
Because all of this money, you're like, okay, well, clearly you guys have to pay, and it's like independent contracting pretty much at that point. So you guys are gonna pay top fucking dollar unless you're writing everything off, but you can't write that much off because you're living in a fucking tent. So, anyway, but yeah, we will get into that. That'll probably honestly be a part 2. One's in the chat if you guys are fucking with this rabbit hole story so far, because when I tell
I
you
love it.
guys that we're gonna it's very interesting. It is very fucking interesting, to be honest. And if you guys are fucking with this is only like half of the story. There's still so much to be
It
said.
gets crazy. It
Yeah.
gets crazy.
Yeah.
I'm sure Jersey found some more shit that I don't even know about too. So
Oh,
I'm like, I
Pookie.
about it. I'm like,
Oh my god. Okay. Now, we got like 25 minutes left. Let's try to get through as much as we can, cuz I want to get to what Brianna does for income, cuz that's yeah. Okay. Now, much like Dakota and Felicity, if you guys have watched our deep dives on them and our rabbit hole adventure on them, a man going by the name of Slump Dog Green decides to step up in an attempt to help the couple. Leland states that the two are best friends. Eventually, Slump Dog is able to get them set up in an extended stay hotel where they're paying $2,000 a month. The couple seem elated and unbothered by the price tag on the room. Things finally start to look up for the pair. $2,000, you guys. $2,000 a month. At that point, get a fucking home. Like, just get an actual home.
right.
What the fuck? Here is
Like, yeah, it's like all included, like electric and everything, but like it's like a hotel room. Like it's small. 2,000 a
Yeah.
month.
That's what I'm saying too. Not for nothing. I understand, yeah, that might be included, but like, fuck. It's still, that's a lot. Like, that's what a lot of people, like, for instance, I have a friend that lives in fucking Raleigh, and they pay $2,100, and they have a fucking pool and a gym to go to. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're gonna spend that money, what the fuck are you doing? And I'm not talking about like a hotel one where it's like, damn, like I gotta share it with a bunch of like coughing children that are on a vacation, you know? Like, this is like the fucking the space that she stays in is like huge and shit. So it's just like, you don't have, this is like a studio apartment you're paying $2,000 for, essentially.
They could go get a studio apartment, be diligent about keeping the bills down, and probably like maybe 1,200, or like they could save 800 a month.
I'm saying, like, it doesn't have to be like this, and then to be able to be like, yeah, we're
Let's be on
comfortable
me.
spending $2,000, also crazy. But here's a little clip of them like moving in and kind of explaining why they got the help to begin with to move.
Me and my girlfriend first came back to the tent. The zipper was undone. You can see the leaves on the ground. Somebody walked in here. We need to get out. Going to this hotel is a huge deal. It's our shot out of homelessness for good. Friend Tyler looking out for us, man. He's using his car to take us to the hotel, putting all our stuff in his trunk.
That is Slump Dog, just so you guys know, the guy in the background. Also, if you saw when the clip first started, there was a full-on fucking microphone in the bag that they had. Just saying.
Taking us to the hotel so we can get out of this place, yo. We done here, yo. So I really appreciate Tyler looking out for me and Brianna, man. Just in case me and Brianna gotta come back, though, we're gonna put a sign on the front of the door saying still homeless, working on getting out. Because we don't know, like, this month that we're at the hotel, we might have to come back here. We're gonna keep the tent here just in case we have to come back. And we just found out that someone tried to come in on this side. They left the zipper open.
This is them just getting it all set up. I'm sorry, but I know a grinder box when I see a grinder box. That was absolutely a grinder they just gifted that man. Beautiful scenery.
We haven't been posting for about a month, and it's because we have been figuring out how to get out of homelessness.
We've been just processing everything, building up our savings, and now we're making the decision.
Living at this hotel is a big change for us. It's a big deal.
There you go. And then it's just them moving in. But just to show you guys that they felt like their tent was getting broken into, and then Slump Dog was kind of like, hey, I got you guys. No worries. I'll help you guys out with a place, like a hotel room. But then they were responsible for paying it. So I'm not sure if it was a situation, that part is unclear, whether it was a situation of, hey, yeah, we're down and out, and can you help us for this 1 month, and then we'll do it going forward, or if they've just were
Right.
paying it from rip and he lit, because I can't imagine he just found them a place, because you could just
Yeah.
Google that, you know?
It seems. Well, I'll wait until we get there, but I'll come back to this because I am curious about that question also.
Right.
I'm like,
Right. And yeah, Jenna Loves Cat said, I'm not convinced someone actually went into their tent, to be honest. I don't think so either. I think they kind of just set it up to be like, oh, pity us, because they were realizing people were turning on them. So they're like, oh, pity us, and look at this new, like, see, guys, we are trying to get better and everything. Because I don't
yeah.
understand why they couldn't have been done this with all the fucking money that they were getting. Here's just one more little clip.
We were
Showing their transition from homelessness to now being in a hotel room.
homeless just 1 year ago. This table was our kitchen for 3 years.
Now all this counter space feels luxurious. We're so grateful to finally have a proper kitchen.
While homeless, we swept 365 days per year. Naturally, we tracked in more dirt.
Now we have a floor that stays cleaner for longer. Sweeping it doesn't make our backs sore from bending. The space was so tight we had no choice. There were a lot of issues with this toilet that are best left unsaid.
We are grateful to have a toilet that flushes. We both slept on 3 yoga mats. Now we have a mattress to sleep on, and it's actually brand new. The hotel just upgraded. We got a new TV too.
We finally have somewhere to lounge comfortably. We are so grateful for the extra space. At last, we can shower and wash our hands whenever we want.
Same color, different sponge.
That was life then. This is life now.
We are so grateful to finally
We
have
are
a
so
home.
grateful to finally have a home.
Now,
I hate them.
like,
God, they're
if
so
you
annoying.
notice, they're tugging on heartstrings again, because they're like, ooh, we
Yep.
gotta get some of the audience back. They're probably losing money, right? People aren't
That-
donating as much. Just like the fact that they're sitting there, like, yeah, guys, we slept on yoga mats the whole time we were homeless. Like, we didn't see the couch that converted into a bed. Like, we didn't see the fucking fact that you never had lounge space, but you had a full fucking couch. That should look comfortable, if I do say so myself. It's just little things that are like, yeah, guys, feel really bad for us. We have a brand new TV. Like, they didn't have fucking TVs and amenities there. It's just like, you can
we
tell
saw
that
their
shit
setup.
starts
It
drying
was
up.
nice.
Mhm.
Like, basically, the only things they could think of that were actually rough about living in that tent was we had to sweep like every day and it hurt our backs, and we had to shit in this crappy toilet.
Right.
That's all they could think of.
Right. Like,
And then,
hello?
yeah, why were they speaking like they were in a trance? That shit was weird, bro. Like,
It's just, it's not it, bro. This shit is so fucking bad. And like I said, it's like they're pinpointing all the worst of the worst parts and just completely neglecting all of the shit that they also had during this period of time. How the average person doesn't even have some of the shit that they had during this fucking point in time.
right, that's what I'm saying. Also, yeah, Moon said, also saying we're so grateful to finally have a place after saying they were being homeless by choice for years.
Right.
Like, yeah, like it doesn't make sense. It's like, what? You
Like,
said being homeless was awesome. Now you're acting like you escaped the streets and like your future is bright now. It's like, bro, like what? You're confusing me.
that's what I'm saying. It's just, it's not fucking adding up. Like it's starting
Mm.
to be like, okay, one second you guys are sitting there like Snow said, and you want this life, and now because you're realizing that didn't get a lot of people looking at you very positively, now you're back to, guys, we finally were able to get our savings together, and we were finally able to move in, and I was like, girl, be so fucking for real.
You know what?
hmm.
I bet we were saying like there had to have been more financially uh better options, right? It's like, okay, we've done a tent, we've done a fucking storage unit. We could live in a fucking motel full time. I guarantee you that's why they went with that, even though it was more expensive.
That's what I'm
Just so
saying.
they could still make content around it to some degree. Because that is still unconventional, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah,
Not as
yeah.
not as weird as the tent or the storage unit. But
Oh
I can
no.
see people watching that being like, wait, they live in a motel, that's weird. Like, you know.
That's what I'm
Mm.
saying. Like, I definitely agree with that. They're still trying to be able to grift, and it's like, well, guys, we
Yeah.
still weren't able to find an apartment. Bitch, you're paying $2,000 a month. That's
You
a
have an apartment. It's just
that
it
sounds
looks
like
like
a
a
you
fucking
problem at
motel.
that fucking point.
Yeah.
That's a choice. Once again, like, there's no that's what is the oh my god, I can't think of I have an insult. I can't think of it right now. That's a you error. I can't think of the exact thing, but yeah, fuck you. Here's another clip. Kind of explaining why they're happy to be here.
This is a hotel. It's not even that big. We live in a hotel. We just got fresh linen. Do you get that at an apartment? No, you don't. We save money too by living here longer. Okay? And we can leave whenever we want. This is a hotel. Look at this. This is not an apartment. We live in a hotel. That's crazy. That's like crazy. I like it. I never thought that I would want to live in a hotel. But I do, and I like it. Look at these walls. You see these walls? Hotel. You see this? Would you live in a hotel? I'm living in a hotel over an apartment because I don't have to pay nothing. I don't have to pay utilities. They give me fresh linen, god damn it. I don't get that. I don't have to worry about nothing. Apartments, you gotta worry about all this stuff.
Like, sir, just do laundry. To fuck if you
No,
want
like
fresh linen.
Dana Loves Cat said, we get it. It's a hotel. Like, see what I mean? It's like everything's for content, and like they really are like,
He
okay, like we
almost
are
said it too.
kind of tired. Yeah,
When he was
it's like you
talking
can
about the
tell.
hotel, he was about to say it's different, but he stopped himself and he was like, it's a hotel. Also, the insult I was gonna use was user error. That's a user error at that point. You could easily find a comfortable fucking living. Doesn't require 2 months, including utilities and shit. So that's a whole lot of fucking hoopla. Also, you guys, we got 12-ish minutes left. If you guys would like to drop the last 12 glass hole gifted in 12 minutes somehow, some way, we'll be doing the Mob Wives family tree during our Mob Wives stream. If not, it'll just be a good old time anyway with me and Snowgoth. So let us know. If not, thank you guys just for sticking around with us and listening to us, because good God, this is a rabbit hole that I definitely wanted more people to know about. And I know Selgoth feels the exact same way. Now, Leland and Brianna during this time were also posting occasional videos suggesting that they could just go back to being homeless whenever they wanted to, which did start to raise concerns for viewers. However, overall, they seem pleased in their new setup. But I would be remiss to not show you guys this, because very clearly they were like, hey, we could if we wanted to. Okay.
It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard.
I'm gonna mute that just so we don't get copyrighted.
That's annoying anyway. So
Look, when you're not homeless anymore, but you can go back whenever you want. and then they show off the 3 living situations that they had when they were in the tent. So just
It's like you're posting inspirational content to switch things up on TikTok, right? Being like, we escaped homelessness. Yes, yes, yes. But now you're bragging, like, just because we have a place to live right now, we can always go back. We miss being homeless, low key. Like,
right.
you're sending mixed fucking signals, man. Like, come on.
Exactly, and that's the thing, you can never pinpoint where their heads are really at and, like, what's, like, how they really feel and, like, what's them, like, letting the mask slip and what's them trying to be genuine, because they keep feeding you guys a bunch of different fucking stories and feelings and shit, and I do feel like it's because they know that people, unless they're, like, addicted to their content, are not gonna watch each and every video. So they're like, fuck it. To some people, will seem like we got it together. To other people, will seem like we're struggling. Whatever gets the money out there and the views, you know?
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
it's so annoying. And yeah, honestly, do I think that they are really just a bunch of grifters and that's really the real them and they're a bunch of scammers? Yes, absolutely. But it's like you can't ever like pin it down like where their heads are at because they're all over the place. It's so fucking erratic. Now, while they were comfortable in their new setup, Leland allows the mask to slip a bit more. He brags about how they actually pay more money in taxes than the average couple, boasts about not using any government assistance to get the hotel, and even shows off how much money they've actually been making on platforms like YouTube, claiming how they've earned their spot at the hotel as a result of hard work and perseverance.
Mm.
Guys? Oh, this is when it gets really fucking infuriating.
Yep.
We did.
Cause now I'm like, motherfucker, you're doing better than most Americans, actually. You can go fuck
Yeah.
yourself.
And use government assistance to get out of homelessness. Me and my girlfriend both worked 2 jobs when we were homeless. I decided to record our entire homeless journey. I even recorded while I was at work. These videos garnered millions of views. One video, for example, paid us $4,000.
Hello.
And that's just one video. We had tons of videos that were paying us thousands of dollars, and we took that money and got out of the woods. Because of these videos, we actually pay a lot of taxes, 15 grand to be exact. So instead of using taxpayers' money to get out of homelessness, we actually paid more taxes in contrast to the average person. We now have a home, and we earned this through hard work and perseverance. So to everyone saying we use taxpayers' money to get out of homelessness, it's just simply not true. We made a career sharing our raw, authentic story. We didn't use government assistance.
Okay. Sure, Jan. Sure, Jan. Bragging with the YouTube plaque in the background
Right.
and being like, yeah, guys, we finally had enough money to come together and get this hotel room. You made 4 grand off of one video. That's 2 months of the rent at that hotel. Stop
Yep.
bullshitting. You literally got pressured by people and realized that the money was gonna dry up and the views were gonna dry up if people stopped thinking that you were authentically actually trying to fucking succeed and like want better for yourself and your life. So you said, shit, we're actually gonna have to go move into this fucking apartment to keep or this hotel room to keep the grift going. Like it's so obvious. It's crazy how fucking obvious it
And
is.
so I love whenever he says, because he said it like 3 times now. He was like getting out of the woods. It's like acting like he's talking about like escaping the hood or something.
Right.
Like
But that's what I'm
and moving
saying.
on up in life. But it's like, bro, you chose to be in the woods. Stop.
Exactly. Like he wanted this. Like he wanted this life. He wanted to be a fucking hot ass mess to the cameras so that they could garner sympathy and get all these views and get all this money. And then like I
Mhm.
said, when people started seeing like they had no intentions of fucking moving like into bigger and better things for themselves, the views probably dried up. So they had no choice but to go fucking move into the hotel to show like, hey guys, see, we're doing it, but they didn't want to commit to an actual fucking lease and shit. So what do? fuck it, we'll just stay at an extended stay hotel instead. That'll be good enough. We'll have a roof over our heads. That'll be enough for people to be like, yeah, and rally in our success story and want to keep giving us money, because that's the
Mhm.
bottom fucking line of this grift. Money, 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 money.
Money, 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 money.
It's so obvious, bro. And because again, they could have been done that then if they've been getting money like this. Now, oh, there's another part to where we start getting into the nitty-gritty about what Brianna is doing for her source of income. I don't want to breeze on through it though, cuz that in and of itself is
Yeah.
a whole fucking shit show,
I
and we
feel
only got
like
about 5 minutes left.
I feel like that would be a good place to pick up
Yeah.
in part 2.
Yeah.
I really think, because honestly, I feel like getting into the motel is okay, cool. They're not homeless or whatever. Like, it's like, but it's a good middle ground before everything hits the fan. And
Absolutely. Cuz it's like we said, like it's like okay, they finally at the very least are like, whether it was forced or not, they're realizing like we kind of gotta start locking the fuck in and doing shit right, and like actually, to some degree living how we've been claiming we've been trying to live this whole time. So it's like, whether they're being forced because they got all eyes on them or not, there it seems like things are gonna go up from here. But good God, that couldn't be the furthest from the fucking truth. 12E says, God, we don't need another part. It's crazy how you say that, but yet you just sat here through the whole first part. So I think you might want
you're
one.
curious. Aren't you
Just
curious how the
saying.
story ends? Aren't you
Right.
curious?
And
Aren't you curious?
this is one of those ongoing stories as well, where like
Right.
there's not
Honestly, I
even.
would like to keep up with these people and like Felicity and Dakota because they just fascinate me in a weird way.
Oh, absolutely. Also, you guys, we got like 2 minutes left. If you want to drop any more glass hole gifted for the goal, if not, thank you guys for just being here, seriously. And we won't be doing the family tree or whatever if we don't hit it today, but like we said, we'll still have something cooked up. We're gonna be in full costumes anyway, so it'll be a fun vibe. We love our themed weekend streams over here, so I feel like you guys are gonna enjoy it. Chris Jenner said, well researched, looking forward to part 2. Thank you so fucking much, that means the world to us. Seriously, I'm very excited. I These are such a pain in the ass to do, but I feel like they're so rewarding. Even if we don't have like a high earning day, they're rewarding in the sense that we're able to get these people these people's crimes or just wrongdoings out there. We're able to like show you guys who maybe don't know anything about them what they're all about, so you guys don't fall for the grift. um and or like the bullshit that they're just on. And then it's also just cool to like be able to present something that's more serious and like research and feels more like a YouTube live stream, like an actual like deep dive to topic is always. And
Right.
they're hard as fuck, but hearing your guys's like input and how you guys are singing us praises by the end of them, it's all the things that we really fucking need at the end of the day, and it feels great. um we got about a minute. Okay, yeah, we also got Moon Dreamland who said I would love a part 2. Thank you. We'll definitely be
Thank
picking
you.
this up then.
Went
Uh
to East have a huge dono day if you bring him on tomorrow. I promise.
okay, Keem. Okay,
I was like,
Keem.
Keem, we
And
have a new
honestly,
intern.
like I'll talk to Keemstar, but at the same time, it's like it's one of those situations where it's kind of like I don't want a person like that to be making any more money than they're already making,
Oh, no.
because they're already hot ass fucking messes. Mainly Leland. I'm not, again, not saying that Brianna is fully innocent in this, but
She doesn't say much.
yeah,
It's him.
you could tell she's
Always,
kind
yeah.
of just going along with whatever flow he's putting
Yeah.
down. Um,
I mean, how I see her, she's just sitting in the corner eating or something. Like, she's not saying much or doing much.
yeah, yeah, no, I
It's very
fully agree. But which actually that also that also ties into something, but I don't want to give it away. But without further ado, you guys, it's 8:05. Let me just check to see if they're live yet, because I don't want to send you guys over to the waiting room.
Fuck.
Alpha. Okay, yeah, they're officially live. So let me send you guys over. We love you, glassholes. Thank you guys for sticking through this crazy ass rabbit hole journey. Part 1 of it, nonetheless. We'll be seeing you guys tomorrow for Glass Court, motherfuckers. Oh, I'm so fucking excited for that. Be there or fucking where. You got any parting words for the lovely ladies and gentlemen?
I love you guys. Let's get through the day so we can enjoy the weekend. Friday's gonna be great. Thank you so much. Bye.
Period. Love you guys.
Go say hi to Chunky and
Bye.
thank her.
Tell them Glass sent ya. Take care, guys.